Hello and welcome to this week's Saturday evening cocktail. We're getting it in a little bit early this week because it's Kentucky Derby Day, albeit in September. Kind of a strange feeling to that. I wanted to get my Derby pick in for you in case you wanted to bet on it. But stay tuned to the end of the video for that. So I know you're going to say it's Derby weekend, so it's mint julep time, right? Well, I've already done one of those. You might be able to click the link if I can figure out how to produce a link into the video. See what that was all about. But we're going to still go with a classic cocktail. We're going to go with one of the most classic cocktails. Actually something I've never tried before. It's called the Martinez. Dates back to around 1850. So it's a very old drink. Some people think it was the precursor to the Manhattan. Other people to the Martini, particularly once gin became London dry gin and very popular. The Martini went in that direction. To me, it seems to be like it could be just a precursor to both, sort of the beginning of the family tree of some great classic drinks. The main spirit is something called Old Tom. Now, that actually dates back 100 years before that. During the gin craze in England, people loved themselves some gin, and a lot of it was aged in barrels to give it this color, so it's not that clear spirit you're used to. This recipe, Bar Hill Reserve's Tomcat Gin, is basically on that old tradition. And the Tomcat name basically came from what would happen was you'd go to what the equivalent of a speakeasy would be. You'd see almost like a door knocker that would be shaped like a cat. You'd put a couple of coins into its mouth, and the bartender would receive it, and through a little straw would pour out some gin that would go out of the building and into a cup that you held there. So that's the spirit we're going to use for this. It's aged, it's got a lot of flavors. Like I said, I've never tried this, and actually I don't even know any other cocktails that are made with this. It is a nice mixing drink product. It goes great actually with like cream soda or something like that, or a vanilla soda. But we are going to go with this classic cocktail, and we are going to need 1.5 ounces of this wonderful product. It's got some great smells there. It's a little under 1.5 ounces, and now it's a little over 1.5 ounces. And we are going to use some vermouth, about the same amount, about 1.5 ounces. Now I've got a shaker full of ice here, and pour that in right there. And we need a little maraschino liqueur, and we're going to use Luxardo for that, at about roughly half an ounce there. And a couple of dashes of bitters. And this is a stirred cocktail, so we are going to stir it. Now, my Kentucky Derby pick this year, I would advise you box the 17 and the 12. That's Tiz the Law, of course, who has been performing well all summer, goes back to the Belmont there. And Sol Volante, which is a little bit of a long shot, but I think that's how you're going to make some money this year in the Derby. There's a lot of long shot horses. I think you pick your favorite one, you pick your favorite name, or look at how they're doing, and match it up with the favorite, with the Belmont winner there, and I think might get a good payday, particularly if they flip flop coming in. We are going to strain. Got a nice color that it gets from that gin, as well as the vermouth. And traditionally this is garnished with a bit of an orange peel. I don't have one handy, so I'm going to use a cherry, and that's going to play off of the nice Luxardo liqueur. And here we have it, the Martinez. First time for me. Oh, that is good. That is a great Saturday evening drink. If you can get your hands on these, this is a keeper. Cheers, be safe, wear a mask, don't gamble too much.